7:17 p.m. Central Standard Time. My last week here doing more at the Airbnb. Going to show y'all around here some of what has been done, what we have left to do, which is quite a bit. And then this video will be up for y'all to enjoy. So I had a sale last Sunday with Thelma Lloyd. It was so much fun. She left on Monday. But we had a live jewelry sale from here. Hey, Eclectic, how are you? Had a live jewelry sale from here, and it was awesome. Had a good visit of 4 days. We shopped a little bit, posted some thrift with me videos, all that good stuff like that. So this place is a work in progress, as I've said before to y'all, so it is quite messy, but when I'm decorating, I put a lot of stuff down, meaning I have a lot of pictures, whatnots, doodads, trinkets, knickknacks, you name it. And I work with a lot when I'm decorating. So this is one of my fun pastimes. Hey, Amy, how are you? So I'm going to show y'all around. This video will be up for y'all to look at later. And she's fun, isn't she? And this video will be up for y'all later. So this is the place that we've been working on for a while. My friend Cole comes over and helps me. In the last video, or if you're coming in here for the first time, y'all saw these chandeliers get put up. There's probably a lot of things y'all have not seen. We have this chandelier here too, and those red pendant lights. This wall over here was done about 2 months ago, which y'all saw that video. 2 months ago, we started out with this picture right here. So that was the centerpiece, just like this guy right here was the center, and then started working everything around it. So today we were trying to finish up the kitchen wall. We'll probably conquer that tomorrow. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you get well quick. And there's that big bed. That bed is made out of old farm doors. So there's still a lot of stuff to work with. Have lamps. This picture I don't think I'm going to end up using. But again, lots to work with. We put a lot of stuff up. So some of the things that I have, they're not leftovers because I'm still going to try to use them. Still trying to figure out what's going to go behind that big bed, that big master bed. One of my favorite pictures right there. Worked a little bit on the bathroom. Cool picture there. And let's see. So we're going to spend probably about 20 minutes in here. I'm just going to show y'all around a little bit, just a little bit. Right here is where that master bed's going to go. And look what we put up today. I'm going to show y'all kind of different angles of that piece. So we put that up today. And you can see there where I put these plastic light bulbs. There wasn't anything there. I used my tacky glue, put those plastic light bulbs in that piece. I think that might be a Mardi Gras piece, but I'm not absolutely certain. But definitely a cool piece there. I like it. So yes, that's going to be right over the bed. Trying to zoom in and zoom out. Here is the closet that has the washer dryer. Show y'all there. I'm going to show you a mirror wall, another one. So I still got a dust because when you're screwing things into the walls, this is what you get. You get a lot of red dust. So these walls are probably 15 feet tall. So here's the washroom. Yes, I had to hang a clown picture in here just to throw everybody off. Had to hang that great clown picture in here to throw everybody off. You know, so you walk around the corner and you're like, what in the world did he do? Why did he hang there? These are not in their permanent locations yet. This one is. But this is not. There's a wall here right above the washer dryer. And I think to highlight that wall, I'm going to put this laundry room sign right there like that. Because then you'll know that there's a wall there. Right now it's kind of hidden. I like this golden piece right here. I'm going to try to put it right above this shelf and then open up the doors. And I don't know, I may put taxidermy right there. I don't know yet. If I got anything that fits, that's a possibility. Who knows? And of course, I had to get some of these things to hang up on the walls too. The old vintage laundry, and then those desks I talk about all the time. I love that sign too. So we'll hang some of this here. And then these we have to work with. But yeah, the cleaning isn't going to happen this time, but a lot of progress has been made in the last 2 months. So these will go up on the wall as well. I'm thinking that I'm going to take these back to the Texas Airbnb. I'm enjoying my time with y'all right now because guess what I'm going to be doing this evening? I'm going to try to plant at least 4 pecan trees. It's 95 degrees here. Yesterday it was like 100, and it was hot. And my friend Lindsay came to help me, and I appreciate that so much, but it was hot, hot, hot. Hey, Becky, how are you? So I think I'm going to take these back to Texas. I jeweled these up just a little bit. Hey, Pam, how are you? I jeweled these up just a little bit, sprayed them down with some gold paint, highlighted the center there with a little silver paint, and then this is another one. So y'all know I love my taxidermy. Love my jewelry and purses. So if y'all are coming in for the first time, I'm the costume jeweler. I thrift daily for purses, jewelry, knickknacks, whatnots, doodads, trinkets. Have live sales on the weekends. They're usually every Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Central Eastern Standard Time, unless I'm out sourcing. But yeah, that's what I do. That's what I love to do. I've got lots of designer handbags. Ignore these sexy legs. When you see I'm going to try to stand back here where you can't see them in this mirror wall that I want to show you. But if you're coming in for the first time to my channel, that is what I do. I thrift and resell, and I love it. So look at this right here. And I believe in gallery walls. So I will hang stuff all over. And look how nice the reflection is right there of the pictures up top. And this beautiful piece, I glued some old vintage perfume bottles on it. Hey, Lisa. So that's kind of the mirror wall. Bed is going to be here. So say, for example, if you're getting dressed things, you want to look at yourself in the mirror, you can stand right next to the bed. You have the mirror wall, which is right outside the laundry. Thank you. Thank you, Becky. Becky, one thing I don't do in my channel is ignore people. If you've got time to come into my channel, I've got time to chat with you. Always. So thank you for being here. Come to a live sale sometime. But yeah, I try not, unless I don't see people in the chat for some reason, I definitely will acknowledge you for sure. I'm not that type of person. I will. So look at this mess right here. This is a Hollywood Regency lamp, and I put different crystals on it. So that'll eventually go up. Have this Chinese blind there, a little room divider. Not sure if I'll end up using these pictures or not. Love the frame on that right there. But look at this one right here. I paid $5 for that in Illinois, in Chicago, at a Goodwill. Probably 10, 11 years ago. Hey, Rosetti, how are you? Awesome dumpster diving. It's fun. And then this shelf right here is going to be reworked. This is going to be reworked. So I say it's a hot mess. That's about 10 years old as far as the decorating portion of it. I'm going to take all of that down. That will probably be in November, not this trip. Take all of that down, rework it, probably line books up right here where they're nice and neat, and then take, you know, the little whatnot, trinkety things up top, maybe third shelf, fourth shelf, and then, you know, do bookends where you see the pages versus the spine and just rework that. Rosetti, look at this. Look at this right here. DC, thanks for being here. We got that one up. Yes, that's going above the master. You bet it is. One of my favorite pieces. And that actually came from Seminole, Florida, at my friend Lisa's, where I have jewelry. If you're ever in Seminole, Florida area, Tampa, Clearwater, places like that, I do have a jewelry booth at the Resale Oasis. So that, I got that from a guy that has a booth there. So that's, I don't know if that's an old Mardi Gras piece or what that is, but I was showing them, Rossetti, look at this. There's the light bulbs that you saw me do. Glued them with the tacky glue and made them crooked on purpose. So when you walk in the front door, you can see that. But yeah, look how messy this is. But in the end, when it's all done, it's going to be all clean floors. Everything's going to be on the walls. You're not going to have anything on the floor. But right now, we're playing with stuff. We're toying with stuff. We're trying to put things out. This table I like a lot, but I think what I'm going to do with it when I get back, hopefully this is coming in clear. When I get back in November, I'm going to bring a bunch of coins that you can get at a thrift store inexpensive. And I'm probably going to line those coins up on here some way. Paint this gold first. I think this beautiful suitcase right here is going to end up hanging on the wall above the bed. That way, most people think you just have pictures above the bed, but I'm going to have that suitcase. A seating area is going to be right here, kind of like a little study area. But yeah, this is just one big hot mess right now. On the floor it is. Some beautiful lounge chairs there. And y'all have seen this wall before already. We did this one 2 months ago. Lots of great items. But for those of you who are new to the channel, I'll show you around. So this was all done 2 months ago. I'm going to revamp this shelf here too. So we're going to redo that one. Take everything out and just rework it. And that's your grand king size bed that's going to go over there below Mr. Mardi Gras Man. I did paint these right here gold, so it needed some kind of an accent to it. I didn't build this bed. I bought it very inexpensive from a guy who built it for his wife. He said that he saw these beds at for sale for thousands, and he built this one, and he only charged for $400. But it's made out of old farm doors. Hey, Connie Presley, how are you? This is one of the things that I'm going to hang up at some point. And right now, it's just kind of, I know it's not tearing it up. It's book pages, but these are hanging. These are lights. Somebody took a book, wrapped the spine all the way around the center, and then they took time out to fold each and every page. So I've got to find somebody to hang that. Because it's too unique not to hang. We got our bubble gum. I don't want to trip walking through here with all this stuff. Got our bubble gum lady right there. She's not old, but it's an old frame. And then you know that I love the mirror walls, so we're going to do tons of those. I've got to figure out where that piece is going to go. I've got 3 unique pieces there. They're probably going to have to hang on the ceiling. And we have that chair right there. Look at her. She's funny. She's not old, but she's a good picture there. Lost and Found. That used to be the name of my antique booth a long time ago at the Resale Oasis in Seminole, Florida. But again, I do have jewelry there now, so go check it out. Check it out and check Lisa's store out while you're there and tell her the costume jeweler sent you. She knows who I am. We're good friends. I'm going to use this as a side table of sorts. Old chairs. When you're looking around here, y'all have seen this before. There's a little teapot. Got this old lamp right there. These pictures have to go somewhere. I love these so much. There is no way I cannot hang these. Y'all know when you're thrifting with me that I like looking at the plates to decorate with. And that's the kitchen. So we've still got lots to work with here. Some things we're not going to be able to work with, but we're trying. We are trying the best I can. The best I can. Love that horse. So hopefully it's coming in clear for y'all. I'm not going to spend too much time because I'm going to go get something to eat, and I've got to meet my friend Lindsay. We are going to try to plant some pecan trees. I'm planting 25 more, but sadly it is super hot, and by the time we get 4 planted and we've got gallons of water out there sipping on that, you're tired. I mean, you're ready to quit. It's just, I'm gonna try to get up in the morning and put some more out. This gives y'all an idea. So what we did today was we hung these two photos or oil paintings right there. Hey Cassandra, how are you? Hung those two right there. That's a market oil painting. Lady having a glass of red wine. He's having a whole bottle. We've got blackbird pie, Auntie's biscuits. So in here we did food stuff today. So we nearly filled this wall. This is not organized yet, y'all. So this does look very cluttered. It's not going to stay like that. Everything is here so that I can get it organized. And look at the, these cookbooks. Y'all been shopping with me. Now, if you're ever looking for the fire extinguisher, you have no choice but to see where it is because of all these signs. Look at this. We did this today. Fire department. And there's your fire extinguisher. And then we've got Grandma Tootsie. She's sitting next to a fire right there. So that is your fire extinguisher station. This will get full of like cookware. Okay, let me show you this. So you know that I like to hang stuff from the ceiling now, right? You too, Cassandra. Thank you for being here. See this little lady right here? I call her the crazy cat lady. Why do I call her the crazy cat lady? Before I zoom in on her, I'm going to show you. She used to not have that mask on her face. But she's got her, I don't know if that's a leopard or a cheetah mask. But very great. Look right here at the bottom. Right here at the bottom, I'm going to show you what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do with her. You ready? My favorite glue right there. See this fearless sign? You ready for this? We're going to hang that fearless sign right here at the bottom of that picture. We're going to move it over just a little bit. And you see that hole right there? Here's what's going to happen. I've got these old chains that I love that are, I think they're made of copper. I'm not sure. This old chain right here. We're going to hang it. It's going to fall through from the ceiling through this hole in the word fearless. And we're going to hang this blackbird cage from it. That is exactly what we're going to do with that one. We are. This picture got hung today. That's a beautiful picture. And look at this. This is all dusty right now. This is one of my favorite pieces, all the light bulbs. And I'm going to put this up in the kitchen somewhere. Let me see if I can pick this up. Don't look at that dust. We haven't cleaned yet. We're not time to clean. The Anatomy of an Idea. So that will get hung up. So you are getting to see the messy. And I want you to see the messy because when it's finally done, I think you're going to be like, what just happened? What did he do? How did he do it? Can't believe he's planting trees and decorating and all that good stuff. Got our little piggy there, all the taxidermy. This got done today, not that light. I already had that light. Got our little piggy, our little ceramic piggy. And I'm not sure, my chat may be slowing down, y'all, but I'm not going to cut the video out since we're not in a sale. So I apologize. I see Eclectic E's saying, hi, Cassandra. That's the last comment I see, so I'm not ignoring you, but my chat has stopped, but the video's still going, so we're going to keep going. I want to show y'all what all we've done. So I'm not ignoring you. I just get the chat's not moving on my end. So I apologize. I have no control over that, but I'm going to still show y'all everything. So he's the Big Bang. And then look right here, bird cage. I mean, look at this. Take that all in. Take that all in, y'all. Got crazy-eyed lady right up here. Got the sheriff having to watch her. He's trying to keep those two split up. I mean, she's crazy-eyed lady at the top. Let me see if I can zoom in. Crazy-eyed lady, and she's not much further behind her. So the sheriff had to come in and split those two up. Glued a feather on this one. So yeah, I can't see y'all in the chat, and I apologize, but I'm gonna keep going just so y'all can see all of this. More taxidermy. This is a jeweled piece right here. Painted it gold, because it didn't look that great before. And I love this wedding couple, look at this. Not the millinery. Let's see if I can zoom in. Bubblegum lady. Bird cage, but look at this right here. And last but not least, and this does have a kitchen. Last but not least, look at these. This is not the last. Charcoal drawings painted in the early 1900s, about 1903, off of a picture. These have the receipts to them and the original photo that the charcoal drawing was created from, and the receipt. And then up here is a little story, you can't really read it. And here I'm toying with this wall. This is the bathroom. This lot right here is actually an old chicken feeder. That is an old chicken feeder. Now I hung this picture up. I'm gonna, let that sit there for a while and try to look at it. Let me show you from the side. Here's the bathroom. So this wall I'm kind of toying with because, when people pass by here, you don't want them knocking off things. The hand towel holder. So here's your kitchen or your bathroom sink. If I call this the kitchen, it's not the kitchen, it's the bathroom, sorry. You've got your paper towel or your towel holder right here. It's an old shoe. Your mirror wall. So you can stand at both sinks and see your face in these antique mirrors. And then I just did some more mirrors around it. I'm probably going to put a couple more hand mirrors here. This piece right here, this is just where you have to put a little spackle on there and repaint that. But we're not ready for that yet. I used some old canisters. Put those in here as well. Beautiful red lights, which y'all know. I've told you that I love red. Look at that. We talk about that all the time. And for the men, you got your shaving things. I love this mirror right here. That one right there is great. You have your shaving mug, so that's just for decoration. Of course, we use our little disc there that I always talk about that you can glue on. And look at this amazing shelf. So, who was it was telling me? It was Thelma was telling me, said you need a table right here. Where's the trash can? You need a table right here, so in case the ladies have their curling iron or their blow dryer, look at this. It will not come down. Not that somebody's going to sit on it, right? But But it's even with the sink, and I had this in Florida and I brought it down. Look how ornate this is. So I couldn't figure out what to do with this shelf for the longest time, and this is where it's going to be. It's forever home. And then your trash can just goes right here. Perfect. Worked out perfectly. Hung these guys up. This one was already here. Hung this one up today. Y'all know I love my fun stuff. There's no second story to this, but there is a painless dentist upstairs somewhere. Go check it out. Love the coloration on that. That might be 1970s type decoration, decor, I don't know. The fox hunters, which I like. This one's got a great mustache. And then look at this guy right here. How appropriate for the bathroom. Look at that tie. And I've been trying to see what this name is on here. But look, I haven't checked that out if y'all want to. I don't know if that's his name or if that's what they called the barbers. But it might be his name. But that might be the artist that drew this probably for him. Meester. So Harkeper. 39, 44, 2, 3, 30. So what does that make him? 38 when he passed away? 15, 20, 25. I think so. So 38. But look at these. This is all pencil or charcoal. Look at that. And the old frame, I love that too. Got your cute trash can from Chicago. That's actually industrial. A map. The plate holder. I may hang a couple more things up here because you know how I am, right? We do gallery walls, right? So I like her a lot. I took this Ralph Lauren box and put a hanger on the back of it and hung it in here. It has beautiful color. So I'll stand back so you can kind of see this from the sink area instead of right up close. That way you can get a good visual. But it's the old concrete floors and the old brick. This wall I'm working on right here. I'm going to show you this grand shower, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite pictures in here. So I'm working on this wall. I don't want anything hanging right here because this is where the towel will hang. So I'll probably put something long right here, and then down here at the bottom maybe bring something back across. Not sure yet. But of course in here, wanted it to look a little bit old school with the font. Old decor. I love this one right here, so nod to the guys that may be renting this with their wives. We do have some guy stuff in here. It's not just always ladies' advertisements. Then we got that beautiful one here. You want to see my favorite? It's not this one right here. I'm still toying with him, so I like him. He looks good here. Y'all can tell me in the comments below. I'll leave this video up, but I can't see your comments right now because my chat has frozen, so I'm not ignoring you. But I'm not going to stop the video and restart because I know y'all want to watch this. This right here, this frame was made out of tobacco leaves. It is made out of tobacco leaves, which is pretty cool. This just opens up back to the kitchen. And then this shower here, take a look at this. And I'll show you my favorite picture in here after the shower. And then we'll get out of here. So this shower is 10 years old. The red glass tiles from Home Depot. I actually bought these on sale online. They were on clearance. Places where you can stick your shampoo and things. Honeycomb floor here. Try to make it reminiscent of 1940s tile. And then you have your industrial window there, but this is one of my favorites. Look at this. All these coins lined up. I love it. That shower's going to be here forever. That's a really nice shower. So last but not least, I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to get out of here because I need to get back and plant some trees. Because you start right an hour before dark, and you try to work quick because it's still 90 degrees even before dark. Take a look at this picture right here. Old frame. Not an old picture. I've had to say this a few times myself in the past. You ready for this one? Look at this. She's not old, but look at that. How many times have y'all had to say that to somebody, or you got it? So that's it, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that. So progress being made slowly. Started 2 months ago. Working on it, working on it, working on it. I did not say twerking, I said working. Love those concrete floors. Easy to take care of. My gosh, you can't do anything to them to hurt them. Can't do anything to them to hurt them at all. So I'm going to get out of here. Thank y'all so much. I'll have another sale next week when I get back to Florida. I won't have one this weekend because I'm too busy trying to get all this stuff done. But I haven't forgotten you. Wanted to let you know that. And I will talk to y'all later. Tell me in the comments what you think. I'll check those later. Have a good evening. Stay out of the heat. And we'll say goodbye. Bye, y'all. Thank you. Thanks for watching.